old home movies are proof that from a very early age, the Paech kids were up to their eyeballs in strawberries. This has been home ever since the Paech family's forebears came to South Australia to escape religious persecution in Prussia and established a small farm in the hills around Harndorf. For most of its history, this patch of ground had been a mixed farm and later a dairy, until Grant Paech and his wife Carol decided to make a bold change.
So he decided to grow strawberries, which were earlier mornings, because then you had to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning instead of 5 o'clock. So that was a much better idea, wasn't it?
Is it true you have to get up that much earlier?
Well, to get to the markets.
Oh,
when he was selling
from here,
strawberries.
yeah.
Yes, you had to be at the market at 4 o'clock, the East End market, to sell your strawberries. And if you didn't sell them, you were in big trouble then.
It was a gamble which started slowly and spread, like the acres of strawberries which now cover the Harndorf Hills. The farm dates way back to 1839. The family first settled at Paech Town near Harndorf. 6 generations of the Paech family have lived and worked on this farm, which is now known as Beerenberg. In the early 1970s, Grant Paech whipped up his first batch of strawberry jam on the family stove. And from such small beginnings, Beerenberg products are now exported around the world. No matter where you're from, there's a fair chance you'll have taken a liking to one of their products. Perhaps a jam, a red currant jelly, or a tomato or tartare sauce. And to think this slow and methodical invasion of new markets started with a batch of strawberries bubbling away on the family's Frigidaire stove, and Grant's early days at the East End market, as he recalled recently in a family video.
I enjoyed a good reputation for having good quality, and I think that everybody seemed to know me, and as a matter of fact, a lot of people still ask after me down the market.
Despite the early hours at the market, Grant continued to experiment on the family stove. After all, there was no way Carol was going to take up the slack.
One day the pump built on the in the pump shed on the dam wouldn't work. Oh, it was slipping. And he sent one of the young workmen to get a jar of my jam so he could rub it on the belt to stop it slipping. And I remember thinking to myself, well, if he thinks that of my jam, there's no way I'm going to make any more.
Remember that home movie footage? Well, all 3 of the Paech's children now play vital roles in the Beerenberg story. Sally is head of marketing. Robert takes care of the day-to-day farm operations, while Anthony is often overseas looking for new markets and new contracts. But true to their family vision, they want all of us to get our hands a little dirty and sample life in the strawberry patch as you pick your own. Young Jemima has a fair idea of what she's after.
We try to look for the best strawberries.
What are the best strawberries?
The reddest ones and the shiniest ones.
The reddest ones and the shiniest ones. Entry to the strawberry patch is $3, and it's $9 a kilo for the strawberries that you take away. Now that's pretty much what you might expect to pay at a local supermarket, but here you get to choose your own, and you enjoy the day. When you're out here, you realise just what a strawberry plant, plenty of sunshine and water, and a healthy dollop of good earth can conspire to produce. And this is what you call the taste of the farm.
That's the true taste of the farm right there. You've got it right there.
It's a long way from the Frigidaire stove. Today, the modern stainless steel vats and the assembly line churn out products bound for, well, pretty much everywhere.
The recipes originally came from the Green and Gold cookbook, which was a famous cookbook back in the 40s and 50s, and I think Dad borrowed his mum's cookbook to actually get those recipes started.
It certainly wasn't your mum, because she says she's got no ability making jam.
She made the first batch apparently, but yeah, after that it was up to Dad.
Strawberry season extends from November to May. The Beerenberg shop is open daily, and there you'll receive punnets and instructions on where to pick your own.